This is the Dallas Morning News.
It's Thursday, July 23rd. Sunny and hot with a high of 101 today. Clear tonight with a low of 78. Here are today's headlines. A 20-year-old student at Texas Christian University was deported Tuesday to El Salvador following an arrest last month in Arlington. Federal officials say Luis Andrade Garcia came to the U.S. from El Salvador around age 3 near Hidalgo, a border town in South Texas. He went on to graduate as valedictorian from Arlington's Sam Houston High School in 2024 and enrolled at TCU, where he is majoring in accounting and business information systems. Members of his fraternity, Lambda Theta Phi, pleaded for his return to the U.S. this week and said they have not heard from him in days. In a GoFundMe to raise money for his legal expenses, the fraternity described him as genuine, hardworking, selfless, honest, dependable, and humble. Andrade Garcia was arrested June 28th after police spotted his parked vehicle near Meadowbrook Park. A police spokesperson said that the officer turned his overhead lights on and Andrade Garcia drove away. A few hours later, police found the car parked outside a home along Valley View Drive, and Andrade Garcia admitted he drove away from the officer. He was arrested and booked into the Arlington City Jail on one count of evading. Federal immigration officers took Andrade Garcia into custody July 10th. Because he arrived in the U.S. in 2009, he would not have been eligible for Deferred Action for Childhood Arrivals status, commonly known as Dreamers. The program allowed immigrants who arrive as young children to remain in the country legally, but they must have arrived before June 2007. In his valedictorian bio, Andrade Garcia called his father his hero and advised incoming freshmen to push themselves and work hard. In other news, an 80-year-old man was arrested in Colorado this July in connection with the Grapevine cold case killing of 35-year-old Beverly Bruneau in the 1980s. Larry Brown was arrested on a murder charge 45 years after the death of his wife's best friend. Brown was taken into custody in Colorado and booked into the Tarrant County Jail on July 14th. He was released on a $100,000 bond on Monday. Bruneau was found dead by her boyfriend in February of 1981 in their apartment. According to the affidavit, Bruneau was found dead on the living room floor with a brown electrical cord wrapped around her neck. Investigations determined Bruneau died from strangulation, and she tried to fight off her attacker before her killing. Her attacker cleaned himself up, then left the apartment. In February, Grapevine police obtained DNA evidence from Brown's trash with the help of the Larimer County Sheriff's Office in Colorado, where Brown lived. The results determined Brown's DNA matched the blood found on Bruneau's clothes the day she died. Next up, a woman was arrested last week in connection with a 14-year-old fatal stabbing after Arlington police received help searching for new investigative leads from the FBI's genealogy program. 42-year-old Myra Velasquez was located in Hearst by officials with the Arlington Police Fugitive Unit, Violent Crime Unit, and Covert Investigations Unit on July 16th and taken into custody. As of Wednesday, Velasquez remains in the Tarrant County Jail with no bail set. Police said she faces a capital murder charge. On January 20th, 2012, Iracema Chavez was found dead by a family member shortly before 9 a.m. in her apartment on South Collins Street. The Tarrant County Medical Examiner's Office determined she had been stabbed over 100 times. The weapon was never recovered. And Dallas City employees returned from furlough to an email from City Manager Kimberly Beiser Tolbert promising a pizza party if they clean up their desks. Tolbert kicked off a month-long Clean the Clutter campaign across all city facilities to create workspaces that are clean, neat, organized, welcoming, and accessible for everyone. The email arrived on the first workday after thousands of city employees were told to take unpaid leave to close a mid-year budget shortfall. City employees are already reporting low morale. 3 days of furloughs will save $5 million. First responders and some service workers are not part of the mandate. Thanks for listening. For more on today's stories and the latest breaking news, visit dallasnews.com. Enjoy your day, and I'll be back tomorrow with more from the Dallas Morning News.